Have you ever wondered how those vibrant, jewel-like pomegranates make their way from the orchard to your table? These fruits, packed with sweetness and bursting with antioxidants, don't just appear on store shelves by chance. The United States, particularly California, is one of the world's leading producers, harvesting around 1.7 billion pounds each year. But what exactly does it take to bring this fruit from seedling to juice? Let's dive into the fascinating journey. The cycle begins in early spring, when the soil warms enough to welcome new life. Before a single plant is placed in the ground, farmers carefully prepare the fields. Large plows loosen the soil, improving drainage and helping it hold moisture. To enrich the land, organic fertilizers, often from livestock waste, are mixed in, giving young plants the nutrients they'll need to thrive. Unlike fruits grown from seeds, pomegranates are often propagated through cuttings. This method ensures that the new plants inherit the strongest qualities of their parent trees, from flavor to resilience. Once the cuttings sprout strong roots, they're moved into sprawling plantations where the real growth begins. With the help of advanced machinery, this process is done with precision, saving labor and ensuring consistency. Even the spacing of each tree is calculated to perfection, allowing enough room for the canopy to expand without competition. In the early stages, these delicate trees demand special care. While mature pomegranate trees can withstand long dry spells, young ones rely on steady irrigation. On commercial farms, drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the roots, conserving resources while encouraging healthy development. Alongside watering, farmers feed the trees a balanced mix of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizers, giving them the strength to reach maturity. But no orchard is safe from threats. Pests can devastate crops if left unchecked. Farmers must be strategic, using pesticides sparingly and responsibly, combining them with biological methods to reduce harm to the environment. Sprays are timed carefully, usually every 2 months, to protect the plants while still preserving the fruit's natural quality. This balance ensures sustainability and keeps the orchards thriving year after year. After about 3 to 4 years of patient care, the reward finally arrives. Blossoms. In spring, the trees erupt with striking red flowers, attracting bees and other pollinators. Interestingly, pomegranate trees can also self-pollinate, meaning fruit will still form even without insect help. As the petals fall away, tiny green fruits begin to swell, slowly ripening through the warm summer months. Depending on the variety, the skin eventually turns a deep ruby red or a golden hue, signals that harvest is near. To protect this fragile stage, many farmers use fruit bagging. By covering each pomegranate, they shield it from harsh sunlight, pests, and weather damage. This technique ensures that the fruit retains its flawless skin, rich color, and full commercial value. Timing the harvest is everything. Pomegranates, unlike some fruits, don't continue to ripen once they're picked. If taken too early, they lack sweetness too late, and they may split open or lose their market appeal. That's why farmers carefully sample fruit from each orchard before picking begins. On large farms, harvesting combines human skill with modern machinery. Adjustable conveyor systems allow workers to gather fruit efficiently while protecting its delicate skin. Each pomegranate is gently placed onto padded belts, cleaned with soft cloth rollers, and collected for transport. Once harvested, the journey shifts to the processing plant, where every fruit undergoes rigorous inspection. First comes washing. Jets of high-pressure water and soft brushes scrub away dust, sand, and bacteria. This not only makes the fruit more appealing but also extends its shelf life. Then cutting-edge optical scanners or trained workers sort the pomegranates by size, color, and quality. Imperfect fruits are set aside for juice or other uses, while premium ones are graded for the fresh market. Automated machines then organize them into categories by weight, preparing them for final packaging. Before shipping, the pomegranates are carefully packed into trays or boxes lined with soft padding. This step is crucial. Even a small bruise can affect their value. Thanks to modern processing technology, by the time these fruits leave the facility, they're not only clean and fresh but also perfectly preserved for the journey ahead. From the farmer's dedication to the precision of advanced machinery, the story of each pomegranate is one of care, patience, and innovation. So the next time you peel back the skin of a pomegranate or pour yourself a glass of its juice, take a moment to think about the incredible journey it took to reach you. Every seed carries the story of an entire season of effort. What do you think about this process? Does knowing the behind-the-scenes journey make that next sip of pomegranate juice taste even sweeter? Share your thoughts below. Onion. Have you ever wondered how the humble onion, a key ingredient in so many of our meals, makes its way from the soil to your kitchen? Onions aren't just a seasoning. They are the silent heroes of countless recipes worldwide, bringing flavor, depth, and aroma to nearly every cuisine. But behind this simple vegetable lies a fascinating story of science, skill, and dedication. Every year, the United States alone produces nearly 8.9 billion pounds of onions, making it one of the top producers in the world. States like California, Washington, and Idaho lead the charge, blessed with fertile soil and ideal growing conditions. But what does it actually take to grow these onions, and how do farmers ensure that each one meets the high demand of global markets? It all begins in the fields. As the onion plants grow, their long green leaves sway in the wind, an early sign of health and vitality. When the bulbs ripen, their outer layers transform into thin, papery skins, a signal to farmers that harvest season has arrived. In late summer, the race begins. Farmers, aided by advanced machinery, move quickly to gather the crop at its peak. Modern harvesters are designed with precision, cutting roots cleanly and lifting onions gently to avoid bruising or damage. This delicate process is crucial because even the smallest blemish can shorten an onion's shelf life. The harvesters use sharp blades to slice through the soil just beneath the bulbs, loosening them for collection. Conveyor belts then lift the onions from the earth, while rotating bars shake off excess dirt. Soft brushes sweep away clinging soil, and powerful air currents blow away dust particles. What remains is a cleaner, healthier onion, ready for sorting. Sorting is a critical step. Advanced systems automatically separate onions by size, weight, and quality. Perfect onions are sent forward for packaging, while those that don't meet the strict standards are repurposed into other products like onion powder, frozen onions, or dehydrated goods. This not only reduces waste, but also ensures that every harvested bulb contributes to the market in some form. But machines aren't the whole story. On smaller farms or when extra care is required, manual harvesting still plays a role. Workers use shovels, digging forks, or specialized blades to gently lift onions from the soil, preserving their skins and freshness. Afterward, the onions are pre-cleaned in the field and packed into sacks, ready for transport. Once collected, massive truckloads, each carrying up to 25 tons, head to processing facilities. There the onions go through another round of cleaning, involving vibrating screens, filters, and industrial fans. Damaged or cracked onions are removed immediately to maintain quality. The surviving onions then enter a state-of-the-art processing line, where high-tech optical sensors and infrared systems inspect every bulb for defects. Only the best make it through. Packaging is just as precise as harvesting. Onions are sorted into uniform sizes and weights, packed into bags or boxes, labeled, and prepared for shipment. From supermarkets to restaurants, every onion is carefully tracked and handled to ensure it reaches consumers fresh and flavorful. But this journey doesn't start at harvest. It begins with preparation months earlier. Farmers carefully select high-quality seeds or bulbs and prepare the soil through deep tilling, ensuring it is loose and fertile. Onions thrive in well-drained soil that receives plenty of sunlight, as photosynthesis is crucial for bulb development. Seeds or bulbs are sown with specialized machines, ensuring perfect spacing for optimal growth. If bulbs are planted, farmers place them upright, giving the shoots a better chance to grow strong. Watering is managed with precision. Too much water causes root rot, while too little stunts growth. Drip irrigation and misting systems provide just the right amount of moisture, especially during bulb development. Fertilizers, often organic or microbial, are added periodically to strengthen the plants. Farmers also take proactive measures against pests and disease, using sprays and biological controls to safeguard yields. After months of nurturing, the onions finally mature, and the cycle comes full circle. From seed to harvest, from harvest to processing, every stage is meticulously designed to balance efficiency, sustainability, and quality. It's a process that ensures when you slice into an onion at home, you're experiencing the result of both tradition and innovation. So the next time you find yourself tearing up while chopping an onion, take a moment to appreciate the journey it has taken. Behind that simple bulb is a remarkable story of science, technology, and human care, a journey that begins in the soil and ends on your table. What are your thoughts on this incredible process of onion production? Share your views in the comments. And if you enjoyed learning about this farm-to-table journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fascinating look into the world of agriculture.